All right, so. All right, so here we go. We're going to move up. We're going to finish up this last building here, and we are going to push the button and upgrade from Ops 59 to Ops 60. Now, just to recap, several things in here should change. Faction stores themselves should have no changes in them, going from 59 to 60. None of this rogue stuff should change here. I don't know if any of my Bajoran chests, if the materials in here will change, if the values will change, and possibly reset these cooldowns. So we'll keep an eye on that. Same thing with the loot boxes. I doubt it, but you never know. X-Borg store, several of these bundles will change because they were 55 to 59. So they'll change when I move up to 60. The officer one doesn't look like it's gonna, but some of these other, the G5 mega chest and whatnot should. It's gonna screw up my cooldown now. It's gonna screw up my timer. They're gonna be out of sync. I don't like that. Section 31 should change here, the amount just a little bit. And I don't think anything in here is really relevant related to ops level. So none of that stuff should move. As far as archives, my Monavine refinery should change and give me additional materials because this is based on both ops and tier of the ship. So there's a possibility this is going to change and reset. Regular refinery, I don't think anything in here is directly ops related. Most of this, again, is all ship tier. But I have pulled everything I'm pretty sure I possibly can. Just to make sure. And then we'll go back through and just double check. I don't think Forbidden Tech or ISO or anything like that. Oh, ISO should. Yep. Actually, the ISO is related to 59, so these should all reset as well. Okay. Nothing in here should change. And then as far as chests, I think my 30-day chests and 7-day chests change slightly. I'm just scrolling through just so if I can always go back and look later at the video just to confirm. But I am pretty sure that these will adjust slightly. They might not change until I go to 61. I forget offhand, but just in case, this is what I'm looking at. They change at 61. I figured probably just not adding anything because there's there's no G5 Epic, and I figured they might add that at 60, but I guess not. I guess it just goes to 61, and then you get G6 materials in here. But I think everything... Oh, I can do this too. Let's pull this. That's not going to change, though, because this is a 55 to 60 bundle. Also good, my silent hostiles don't change. And then nothing else in here should. I don't expect any of this stuff to change, any of these boxes. None of them should reset, but hey, just in case. That the G4 ones definitely won't change, but I just noticed I forgot to pull these this morning, so let's just go ahead and do it right now real quick. Get some epic directives. This stuff shouldn't change. Yeah, exciting times, yeah. Angry Lou, good morning. Good afternoon. I am indeed about to move up to Op 60. Which I did not think I was going to get to this month. I figured it was going to be a January thing, but again, thanks to winning that free battle pass from Lube's stream for mastering his trivia contest. I now have the ability. 6.7 trillion, huh? And 665 days. Well, first things first. Let's do this. And let's pop a build speed exocomp. Try and cut that down a little bit. There we go. We just saved about 70 days. I will take that. And it's a ship upgrade event coming. We just looked at that, so I don't have to feel bad about spending materials. So let's do it. Let's hit this button. We're using tokens. We're using a lot of tokens. And there we go. 60 is still in the same bracket as the 59s. Yes, they should be in a lot of the same brackets with the 59s. So nothing should change there. Denver says you would use all the exocomps. That is an option. The smaller ones aren't going to make too much of a difference, but you're right, that is an option. For those of you curious what he's talking about, you can use in your multi-purpose slot, you can use additional, once I find them, build speed upgrades. Give you a little extra boost. Save a little extra time there. So now comes the fun part, where we wait for everybody in our lines to hit that help button. Latinum, we're going to use that eventually, but if I can get 21 helps and take 21% off this total, 588 days, even if we round that up to 600 days and I take 20% off that, that just saved me, what, 120 days? We can be patient and we can wait a second. There's at least a dozen players on. I'm a high roller, I won't miss it. I don't spend money on the game. I haven't spent money in 9 months. I got to make sure I'm protecting my Latinum reserves. It's not as easy to get anymore, right? They took out some of the events that we used to get it from. I got to rely on away team missions and stuff for it. However, I will say, my patience does have its limits, so we're not going to sit here and wait all day for it, but there's a lot of people in my alliance. There's 100 people in my alliance. There's probably 20 people online right now. At least. It shouldn't take that long. Voltron says, when I hit G6, you wait for all the helps? Yes. Yes. The G6 economy is to the exponential amount higher. Ridiculous. Instead of being 300 Latinum per day for a speed up, it's 1.5 million Latinum per day. Which is why I am not moving in to G6 at any immediacy. I'm moving at a pace that I feel comfortable with. And everybody's like, oh, but you're G6, you get better boxes and stuff like that. So then, you can backfill and do all your G5 stuff faster. It's like, yeah, I could, but I don't need to rush it. I'm going to enjoy being a level 60 for a little bit. What ship am I building? The best one, of course. It's going to be an Enterprise, and we're probably going to do that on stream today too. It is going to be an Enterprise. All right, we waited quite a bit. We saved 60 or 70 days. We're just going to drag this over slowly just to give anybody one last second opportunity while we get there. There we go. Got one more help. Saved 5 days. There we go. We just dropped 145,000 Latinum. We'll do the rest with smart speed ups. Dun 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 dun. Yay! I am now operations level 60. I did it. Woohoo! Now what do I do? Okay. Now we spend a boatload of other materials, it looks like. Well, let's go through and see what changed. So these did not change yet. Interesting. It's my Monavine archive. Nope, still 2.4. Okay. I was wondering if this would have changed or not, but it did not. Now let's go take a look through and see if we missed anything or what reset, right? So none of these boxes or anything should have changed because this is all related to faction rep. Nothing in augment or the rogue store should have changed. Bajoran, my material boxes did change when I went to 60, so I'm getting additional materials in here now. So let's go ahead and pull these again. That's good to know. Oh, these also reset too. So something in here also changed. Maybe the amounts of the ship parts or whatever might have also changed. Because I had done a couple of these chests earlier. The cost also changed and went up as well. Because when we looked at this on Thursday night, I needed 11.15 million or something like that, and I had 11.14 million, and I was like 3,000 currency short of being able to pull this box, and now it's up to 14.5 million. But it's also a 2 chest pull now, so these amounts skyrocketed quite drastically. Wait, let me just make sure that's, so these all went up. So I'd have to re-pull those. Again, material ones in here should have changed. They did. These went up. Now I probably have additional materials available. Let's go ahead and double pull that. Hey, we got some G5 Epic. Okay, that's always good. My ship part one also reset. So let's pull that one. Officer did not reset. My artifact haul one did. Getting additional artifact now, which is always a good one to get because there's so many events now that require that. The faction one and the forbidden tech one also went up slightly. I don't usually pull those. Just don't feel like there's value there. The G5 chest, though, I do. So this one has additional materials in it. And we're going to pull that to get some additional dolomite as well. Nice, nice. And none of this stuff should have changed. Nothing in the section. The section 31, my emitters for the building. That one also went up a little bit. Not much. I think I get like 7 more. I think I went from 139 to 148. So that's a pretty minimal increase there. And then nothing here should be level related. Refinery. Anything reset in here? Yes. These boxes reset. I can now pull my G5s again and get additional materials one more time. None of those would have reset. Ship parts, maybe? Yep, ship parts did too. So let's pull those again. And that'll give me some extra ship parts, which are always fun. We like those. We're going to need them. Sasquatch says I can spend 30 minutes recollecting everything. I don't think it'll be taking that long because I don't think it's everything. None of that reset. Oh, now that I'm op 60, I can get the tier 12 flux engine, so I can take my NSEA protector to tier 12. It is currently tier 7, tier 8, so I don't think that's going to happen. Something in here. Oh, my token and my forbidden tech box bundles reset. Okay. Well, let's take those because we can always use more resources and more forbidden tech upgrade material. Oh, my mirror dust one also reset. Okay, that's good to know. The quantities in those chests changed. Nothing in the liquid one reset, though. Territory bundles didn't change. None of this stuff should have changed. None of this stuff changed because that all caps out at 50. None of my Borg stuff should have changed. It did not. Nope, Latinum caps out at 56 plus, so none of that changed. Now we did say our ISO bundles were going to reset, so we can grab more of these. Cost went up on those. It's up to 7,000. It was like 5,500 or something like that. Now it's up. Now it's up over 7,000. So I guess I'll have to be farming that a little bit more. Now this says G6 upgrade resources in here. I still see G5 materials though, so I don't quite know what they think is supposed to be in there, but I didn't get no G6 materials. And that stuff's all still the same. Okay, good. Let's go check out our chests. G6, oh, it's my G6 Ascension key. If and when I guess I ever want to do that. And these chests did not change. They'll change at 61. But I am going to need the resources, I think, to get through 60 and do some upgrading here today. Can I do another one? Oh, it's got a cooldown on it. Nope. We'll do the 7-day though. Alright, and let's just go through artifacts. Yeah, this one, these reset. These bundles reset. I don't know if I'm getting, the costs look the same, so I don't know if I'm getting what changed in here that I'm getting additional. That this went up. Doesn't look like there's any new artifacts or anything in here. Maybe the amount of artifact gallery schematics might have gone up slightly. Or maybe the chances on something changed. Alliance chests. Yeah, none of this stuff reset. And this stuff should all be the same too. Okay, so see, it didn't take that long at all to go through and reclaim everything. So now all we have to do is some building upgrades. Yikes. What are you guys up to? While I'm working on all this, what are you guys up to today? Pick up some extra Soren shards for our troubles. Ticket events are going to reset in just a second as well. It will be a crystal mining event if you're doing those today. So if you want to get a miner out early. Mascarin asks, Sigma starts at 61. Yes, Sigma materials start at 61, which is the new cap, the new G6 that was added last November. We move into that material then. 60 was the old cap, so there were no material changes at that point in time. Bad Wolf just built a third Enterprise E. All right, sir. Congrats. Joe went to 45. Les went to 45 as well. Nice to you guys. Congrats on moving up. Sasquatch, you're keeping your leg up. Did you have surgery on that leg? I'm sorry. Hopefully it's going well. Angus playing Pokemon Go from home since it's too cold outside. Can you just wander around your house looking for Pokemon? Blood clots. Ooh, yikes. All right, smart speed ups. Done. Academy. Built. What do I need for the shipyard? Just the R&D, and the R&D doesn't require anything goofy. Excellent. So just lots more of, gas and materials and things that I would rather be spending on the ship